All right. This is an update. This is an update on the abduction event that I had last night and where I'm at. Um, One thing I'd like to mention is that I am now a week off of all compounds, a week off of all working out. I've just been chilling and I've just been relaxing, and I'm in this like state where I'm like 100% myself right now. Like I'm clear minded, and I feel as if because I've been pushing so hard, because I've been working out so hard, because I've been, working on business and stuff like that. Um, that's why these things or whatever came to me because it was like I was coming out of this fog where I was like dropping the compounds and like giving myself a break and reaching this new level of like a new baseline as me. And it was like, oh, okay. Um, it was like, okay, this motherfucker is a threat. Like we need to check on him. Like first of all, there's a lot of energy to extract right there. Um, let's see if he built that all up for us. And also let's make sure that he's still extractable. Like they wanted to check up on me, but I saw those motherfuckers dead in the eyes. And then I went back to sleep last night, and I was thinking, am I gonna wake up and then think that that was crazy, that I was crazy last night, or is it gonna feel just as real? Am I gonna wake up and feel like, nah, man, you're crazy, dude. Life is all that matters. Life is it, dude. Remember that one girlfriend that you had? Remember, what about the possibility of a new hot girl in your life? Or what about getting rich, Daniel? Right? What about the get money today plan, March 6th? Right? What about you know tracking resume, group posts? You know, how does this work? Right? And it's just like, okay, does this money stuff matter? Right? Like, what about your manifestations on Earth, Daniel? Doesn't that matter? Doesn't this place matter? No, I'm still a bobblehead on a fucking stick, dude. The body, it doesn't matter how much muscle mass I gain and get to keep as my own. Like right now, right, I'm not taking any Fedosia, any Tomcat Ali, no Inclomifene, no TRT, no Rad 140, no AC 262. I'm not on anything, but I feel like I'm holding on to muscle mass very, very good. So clearly, and then I don't feel suppressed. I feel strong. And so clearly, I upgraded my physiology. And it's like, isn't that important, Daniel? That you worked and you gained all this muscle mass? You're at a new baseline. No. Okay. I'm waking up today, so of course I'm going to work towards money. But I know that's because I'm in a prison. So it's like, but isn't that fun? Yeah, I'm gonna make the best of it. Like I'm not just gonna sit here and complain about that I'm in a prison. I understand that I'm here for a reason, but I understand that it doesn't matter at the end of the day, and that I woke up with. I woke up with that. I don't care about a girl. I don't care about money. Not at all. I have everything I ever needed and wanted. I call all my energy back to me now from all people, places, things, or entities. I am the presence that brings perfection here. I am the all that is and ever will be. I am that I am. No attachments. So I woke up in a present state. But I'm still, gonna go get sun. I'm still going to, probably do some legs, you know. Um, I slept pretty good. I mean, I obviously got woken up like 3 times, but I got my 8 hours. I'm happy about that. It's 2 in the afternoon. I mean, I woke up at 1, so that is pretty late. But I'm glad that I got my sleep. Um, Listen, I when I look outside right now, I see a blue sky that I've seen every day of my whole life. You might look up and see a blue sky and you're like, it's a beautiful day. I should go outside and play. Hi, Renee. I'm about to toss a live grenade in your driveway and drive away. But it's like, I see that, yeah, it's pretty or whatever, but it's the same bullshit blue sky I've always seen, just like the same fucking bullshit beach and shit. Yeah, so it's like, no, the beach is beautiful, but fuck it. No, fuck it, bro. Like, yeah, the outside blue fucking sky, whatever, dude. No, like, most people, they'll look up in the sky and they're just like, I'm on Earth, I'm a monkey. Yay, evolution. I look up and I see the blue sky and I'm like, dude, what kind of fucking fishbowl am I in? Like, you know what I mean? Like, am I, like, underwater? Like, outside of the fucking firmament, is there fucking water? I look up and I'm like, bro, I'm trapped here. I can't ever see what's beyond that blue. And I think they're lying to me about space. Now, if you were to fucking try to jab me with a vax or some shit, I probably wouldn't think like that, right? Or if they were to succeed in what they were trying to do to me in my sleep last night, I probably wouldn't think like that. So that is the confirmation that I need in order to feel like they didn't get me last night. Given the honest breakdown, so yeah, that's the way that I feel. Is like I passed the test or whatever the fuck. No, that shit was real. Those fuckers came to me in my dream. Um, you know how I know it was real? Because when it was going down, I felt chills throughout my body, like I was awake in the dream, and then the continuity of tearing up in the dream and then waking up and a tear was going down. So it's like my emotional state carried over, right? And it was like when I woke up, it didn't feel like I was waking up. It just felt like I switched fucking like modes, dude. It was like I was awake both times. It was so real and I was awake, but it was a dream mode. I know it was a dream mode because the dream started out like in a restaurant. Then it moved to a dojo. Then like the guy was like talking to me. Then I had like the earplugs and like that's the thing that you notice when you're in a lucid dream. You see like your hands and like the design and shit. And like I noticed, oh, I have earplugs, so there was continuity from the both worlds. And like you know what I mean? It was like I was awake, like I could take out the earplugs in the dream and it would take it out in real life. Like I was awake in the dream. That is a lucid dream. And I saw that motherfucker. I looked at her. I was like, wait, what are you doing to me? Wait, you're actually doing something to me. I was like, this isn't you just character in my dream, being a character in my dream. This is you grabbing a hold of my soul and like trying to do something to me. Like I am currently something is trying to like rape me, right? Not like sexually, but like metaphysically or spiritually. Not like to get some sort of pleasure, but maybe to extract something or manipulate me. It was something against my will, and I stopped that shit because I noticed it, and I stared that bitch in the eye, and it's so weird because as soon as I just was like, this is some bitch doing something to me, it was like a instant realization, and then that bitch like was in my head, and immediately she was like, "Wah!" Like a fucking like ghost or some shit, like a poltergeist, like a fucking like the Ring bitch, like, "Wah!" Like she was like, "Wah!" Like started looking at me and threw me across the room, but like stayed with me and like tried to like make me all scared and shit. But it didn't make me scared. It just made me feel like this is even more real. It woke me up more, and then I was out. It was like within 2 seconds or 1 second after realizing what was going on, that bitch threw me out. All right, plan written. Effort? What is effort? What is effort? Interesting. I've never seen that before. But let's see. Oh, 15%. Boom. What the fuck? Interesting. Okay, anyways. Let me just make sure this shit isn't draining hardcore. 20%, it just went. It's crazy, man. I'm gonna leave this, guys. But yeah, I pretty much said everything I wanted to say in that video. This video, you know. Yeah, there's nothing that I really am attached to here. Um, I still am gonna meditate, and visualize. I'm still gonna focus on like what I want, what I care about. But like, I'm so blessed that I had that experience last night because while the whole world's gonna be like, oh my God, the war, Iran, oh my God, prices, oh my God, AI, oh my God, there's a lot of things they're gonna be tripping about. They're gonna be leaking a lot of loosh and they're gonna be getting extracted. At this point in time, bro, I'm like, I understand this whole thing. Like, there's the only thing that matters here is that you don't leak loosh, right? So anything from the Matrix doesn't matter. Me living in this life doesn't matter. Me just I might as well just keep my energy. What Don Juan from Carlos Castaneda's books would call it is being impeccable with your energy, and remaining in your personal power. So you might as well just keep your energy. Don't fret on any of their bullshit because it's not real. It's a game to make you leak so that they can extract. That's all it is. And then just live your best life because now you're free and you can like just go throughout this little matrix and just play it like a game. It could be fun. It can be fun to be a fucking pencil neck, fucking bobblehead, right? The way that I would describe it though is like go make sure your neck gets bigger though. Like, you know, go do some push-ups in the sun. Don't do it because you're attached to it, but like go enjoy, being limited and vulnerable. You came down here for a reason. You're not trapped in the sense that you were thrown down here against your will. You are all powerful. You can make this experience stop instantly if you really wanted to, but it's not your actual desire to make it really stop because you're here for a reason. And so get the best out of it while you're here. You're not trapped. You are uh just you're allowing them to think that they have you trapped. But that's why right when I saw that bitch in the dream, she was like, "Oh fuck, get him out of here," because she's afraid of me. She knows I could fucking kill her and end her existence as like a demon in 2 fucking seconds, bro. Does that make sense? Like, if I wanted to, I could be like, stop existing, and she stops existing, right? Um, but she's not a threat to me. And she's like, oh my God, okay, there's a part of the Godhead waking up. They don't want to look at the Godhead face to face, so she bounces, right? And so it's yeah, just don't be attached to anything here. Let go, and watch some beautiful shit happen in your life. Like enjoy it like you're watching a movie, and don't fret about anything. And enjoy. Like this is the best way I can describe it is enjoy. Like just enjoy. Vibe code some shit. Like don't worry about money. Don't worry about like love and sex and this and that. That shit doesn't matter, bro. Be present to the moment. If you get into a cool relationship, that's awesome, but just understand it's a season of your life. And when that shit starts to get rocky and shaky, leave it in the past. Don't try to hold on to it. You might be in a relationship for 5 years and then you go 10 years without one. You might not be in another relationship until your 40s. You might be in a great relationship in your teens or 20s, and then you're not in another one that actually works until your 40s. Bro, who cares? Just appreciate whatever comes into your life when it's coming into your life, and understand this is the best that it gets, right? Yeah. So yeah, don't become attached to this shit. Just like I said, it's as good as it gets. Like this relationship, this sex, this good vibe that I feel with this person, it's as good as it gets. And they're gonna cheat on me. Right. It's like, this money that's coming in, this validation that's coming in, this is as good as it gets, and I can lose it. Right. So keep in mind to not be attached to it. Um, it's nothing special. Nothing here is that special, bro. Nothing here is that special, bro. I'm telling you, it's not. This is an illusion. This is the Maya, and there's a better reality that you are native to. Your true home is not here, right? But your true home is where the heart is, like they say, right? So like, keep your energy, keep your personal power. Don't let them drain you. All right. That being said, I'm gonna end this video now, you guys. Peace out.